you how to make the best homemade omelet. Check this out. Hey everybody, it's Natasha of natashakitchen.com, and I am just so excited because I've got this down to a science, how to make the perfect omelet that is fluffy and cooked to perfection and never overcooked. Let's get started because I'm craving an omelet. Also, if you haven't already, make sure you subscribe to our channel and click that little bell icon so you'll get notifications every time we post a new recipe. Let's do this. All right. Actually, before you even fire up the stove for your omelet, you have to make sure your toppings are ready. An omelet takes like 2 minutes or less on the stove, so you have to have everything ready to go so you can slide that omelet into your plate and enjoy it hot and fresh and cheesy. Oh, I can't wait. We'll get right into this. In a small mixing bowl, crack 2 large eggs. Now all you need is a fork to whisk those together, and also a pinch of salt. Now I don't add any black pepper because the pepper doesn't dissolve into the egg. Instead it just sinks to the bottom and kind of pools in one spot, which doesn't look nice, so I don't add pepper to my omelet. Vigorously beat that egg until it's foamy, and now we're ready to hit the stove. For this first example, I'm going to show you how to make a basic, cheesy, fluffy omelet. You'll need a small non-stick pan. Place that over medium heat to warm it up and melt in half a tablespoon of unsalted butter. Once your butter is melted and sizzly, add in your frothy eggs. Now as soon as those eggs are in the skillet, reduce to low heat, which will ensure that you don't overcook your egg. Now as it cooks, use your spatula to push the cooked egg to the center, allowing the wet portion of the egg to fill in the space. Continue doing that, going around the pan until it's no longer pooling liquid. You'll know your omelet is ready to flip when it's nearly set in the center. Also, it should slide around easily on your skillet so you can get a spatula underneath. As soon as you flip it over, completely turn off the heat and sprinkle shredded mozzarella cheese over the top. Now just fold the omelet in half and the warmth of the eggs will melt that mozzarella cheese. Slide it onto your plate and enjoy. An omelet takes a little bit of patience because you have to cook it over low heat. If you're seeing browning on one side like this, it means your heat was too high. Now, if you're looking for some fun variations, you're gonna love this one. This one's called a Florentine omelet. It's the exact same process to cook the omelet, and we're just using different toppings. Once you've flipped the omelet over, add a bunch of shredded mozzarella, then add chopped baby spinach leaves and some sautéed mushrooms. Fold the omelet in half and slide it onto your plate. The warm omelet will melt the cheese and warm the fillings. This next variation is my son's favorite. It is a bacon omelet. Once the egg has been flipped over, add a ton of cheese, also some cooked chopped bacon, and fold that in half. It's so simple, but the combination of gooey cheese and crispy bacon is irresistible. Once that's on the plate, I do love to garnish with some chopped avocados and sliced baby tomatoes. Another yummy option is a bell pepper omelet. Simply saute up some bell pepper and onion with a little salt and pepper and use that to fill your omelet. Add a generous amount over your mozzarella cheese, fold it in half, and the warm omelet will melt the cheese. As soon as the omelet is folded, you can slide it onto your plate and enjoy. Oh, freshly made omelet. There it is. All right. Okay, this is best enjoyed while it is hot and fresh, when the cheese is gooey and the omelet is super fluffy. All you need for the simple omelet is just a little bit of chives sprinkled over the top, like so. Okay, and then you can serve it with hot sauce, guacamole, whatever you like. But we're just gonna enjoy this in its pure form. Okay, here we go. I cannot wait, I'm taking a bite. Oh, look at how fluffy that egg is and how cheesy that cheese is. Oh my goodness. This has my name written all over it. I love that. Okay, just irresistible. Here we go. Oh. 10 out of 10. So when you beat the egg until it's frothy, it builds up the bubbles so that when you flip it, you can see the egg rising in the pan, and it's just the fluffiest omelet. And cooking it this way over low temperature, make sure that it doesn't overcook. You never want the omelet to brown because then it starts tasting weird. Browned omelets are no-go. Let me know what is your favorite combination of flavors in the comments. I think they're all worth trying. It is so hard to pick a favorite, but I don't know, I'm kind of partial to bacon and mushrooms, so maybe that's mine. But even just keeping it simple, it is so good, such a treat, and ridiculously easy, right? I hope this becomes a new favorite way for you to make omelets. Plus, we're playing a game. Let me know if you can find Sharky in the video. Where'd he go? Here he is a guest star on our show. So let me know if you spotted him and where in the video you found him. And we'll see you in the next episode of Natasha's Kitchen. Bye guys. I'm gonna go eat this omelet.